Okay, I've added some functionality to the EA, which I think will make it a lot easier for people to use it both with and without the timing method. So let's go in and I'll show you how to use what I've added. So the first option I've added is grid trading. So if you want the EA to do grids, set it to 1. If you don't want any grid trading, you can just set that to 0 and any type of grid trading will be nullified. And I've added bands trading. What this does is it takes the TP1, which I've been using as the time and take profit, it sets that to the mid band, and it sets the TP2 to the outer band. So this is the equivalent of what Timon has been doing here, where you see he takes a trade here and he goes up to the TP1 that takes half the trade out and sets the stop loss to break even, and then the rest of the trade continues on to TP2. So I've added that functionality to the EA to handle everything automatically. So as soon as you enter the trade here, you don't need to worry about anything else. It'll automatically do this, do that, set it to break even, everything for you. So you can pretty much go to sleep once you've taken this trade. So let's go back here and I'll show you a little bit of how it works in a live situation. Unfortunately, live takes forever, so I'm going to do the back test. So let's just make sure these settings are correct. Yes, so when the grid trading is set to 1, it will ignore the increment settings, initial increment settings, and the time and take profit is ignored when you have the grid trading, not grid trading, the band trading set to 1. So grid trading 0, bands trading 1, bands period. This should be very similar to the way Timon trades it. Click on OK, click on Start, set my template. Alright, for some reason my template had some of that stuff, so we can ignore that. So let's set this. I'm going to set a line here to automatically enter this trade just so we see what it does. So I'm going to set this to SLT, and I'll move this down a little bit to get out of my way. Make another line for sell stop loss, and we'll just move this. We'll just move this up and out of the way so we don't have any issues with the stop loss. We already know how that works. And let's get this started. So as you see here, it automatically took the trade. It made a line right there for original trade just to see where we entered. There's another line here for the sell time and take profit. When it hits this line, it will take away half of the lots, close half the lots for that profit, keep the other half to go down here and set the stop to break even. And the sell take profit is the outer band. These bands will move with the Bollinger Bands. These lines will move with the Bollinger Bands. So you can see here, everything seems to be moving smoothly. It should go down. There we go. It hit that mid band and it sold it. So we should have some profit now. It set the sell stop loss up to break even. I took spread into account when I made the break even a little bit further down. And the sell take profit is still there. You can see the results. That was, I can't tell how many pips it was, but 120 bucks profit. So let's see how this continues on. Alright, and it got off at break even. Exactly break even, $0. So that's why I took the spread into effect there. So in a nutshell, that's it. I'll do a few more trades just so you can see how it interacts, but this was a pretty simple addition. I'll make this SLT again. I'll make my stop loss far away so you can see how it works. Go. And there we go. It got out on both. And you see the results. Now let's see how a buy works. Same thing, but just to be complete with it. I'll make this a BLT. My buy stop loss far away. And let's go. Move stop loss up and hit stop loss, and that should also have been 0. Yep, 0. So the stop loss functionality works perfectly. Everything else works, and here I am taking random trades and making some profits out of it. Hey, if you have any questions about any of the settings, you can make a post and let me know if you have any problems. Alright, just before I was about to post this, I decided to add some more functionality. It's kind of a pain in the butt to keep making these trend lines and trying to make them flat and then having to double click and go to trend line properties, and it gets annoying. So I decided to make some scripts to help us with that. So we have enter buy limit, enter buy stop, enter sell limit, enter sell stop. So let's say here we think this is going to go down. We want to do a sell stop. Let's double click on sell stop. It'll make the lines for us. It'll make both the sell stop loss line and the sell stop line. So we can easily drag these to where we want them to be once they've been created for us. So it's just a little easier than having to create the lines manually. And as soon as we get a tick, we'll see that this updates so we know that the EA recognizes it is a sell stop. So I've added them for all four. There we go, that just happened. And once this has been created, we can move these around, we can do what we want with it, but it's just an easy way to get them created and get them flat. So I'll press the backspace a few times, get rid of those. So I see we have buy limit, which will create those two, BLT, buy stop loss. We have buy stop, which will again create the stop loss here, and the buy stop there. And we have the sell stop, sell limit. Yeah, we've got them all here. I've added everything. So if you have any problems with it, again, as always, let me know.